Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome. I just got done writing down my list for the predictions for, of course, State of Play for February 12th, 2025, the year of our Lord. Anyway, this is a big one because it's 40 minutes and they promised it's going to be PS5 goodness. Actually, we should go just real quick before we get to it. Let's go to the PlayStation blog, okay? Let's just read this real quick, okay? Wow, look how small the text is. Hold on, there we go. State of Play is back tomorrow, February 12th. Just tune in live for news and updates on great games coming to PS5. There you go. The show celebrates a creative and unique selection of exciting games from studios around the world. 40 plus minutes, so 41, 42, I don't know. Actually, I just thought of something. I'm going to add an extra. Hey, there you go. Yeah, I just added in another prediction. Screw it. I'm going nuts. Anyway, these predictions are all over the place, by the way. I just want to bring it up right here. So anyway, let's get to it. Let's go back to this. And now let's talk about predictions, baby. Okay, so first things first, I really did go crazy with this. I just wrote down things, not in any order, like, oh, this will be at the end or something. Like, no, I didn't put it in any order. I just put everything, one Word document. Or not Word, WordPad, whatever the fuck I'm using. Notepad. All right, so first things first is the long-awaited Resident Evil 9. I think it'll finally get announced here. I think it might actually start the show off because Resident Evil 4 Remake got started off a State of Play. Pretty much every time they announce a new Resident Evil game, it's shown at a Sony thing. And everybody keeps talking about rumors and leaks and stuff about a Resident Evil 9 and supposedly, for the longest time, all the big characters are supposed to be in this. Leon, Chris, Claire, Jill, everybody. And now, rumors have kind of deteriorated from there. I think now Jill's not going to be in it. I don't know. Some of them are probably bullshit. But 9 is definitely happening. We already know that. And I think that's going to be the next thing they announce. If it's not Resident Evil 9, then I have no idea. I have a feeling Resident Evil something will be at this State of Play. So I'm going to say start off with Resident Evil 9. Set the mood or the tone. That's what I meant to say. Or if you're not going to do Resident Evil 9, do Devil May Cry Remake. I think there's been a lot of talk about a Devil May Cry Remake right now, and I would not be surprised if it's at here instead of maybe Resident Evil 9 or maybe both. Fuck it, Capcom could do so. They have so much shit going on. Capcom is owning gaming right now. I don't think they've had any layoffs, so that's always a plus. And their games have been very good. Even some of the weaker ones have been good. I know a lot of people don't like Dragon's Dogma 2, but did very well. I think they've been killing it. So I would not be surprised if we get 2. But I didn't just write 2 Capcom games. I'm not a pussy. I also wrote Onimusha Way of the Sword. I feel like it would make sense to show this game at a Sony thing. Now, I think it might be a little too early because it's not coming out until next year. So, and also we just had that Capcom thing, which wouldn't surprise me if Capcom had that thing and then didn't show anything. That has happened plenty of times. I know some people are going to probably screamed out like, they had a Capcom thing like a week ago. Yeah, but that was a showcase thing, or Spotlight, actually, what it was called. They don't ever show anything there. So don't be surprised if Capcom has a shit ton of stuff to show at State of Play, where there will be way more eyes on it, let's just say. Also, if they ever wanted to announce a Resident Evil thing, they would put in a Resident Evil showcase, because they also do that as well. So they never announce anything big at their own showcases. Everything they have announced in the past has been at other people's showcases. So they've done other showcases, Capcom showcase and stuff, but they've almost never announced anything huge at those things. Almost never. The only time I can think of they announced something big was at a Resident Evil showcase, not at Capcom. Whatever, you get it. Anyway, so Onimusha would be great. I would love to see more gameplay. We've seen like very brief snippets, but I really would like to see some gameplay. So that'd be nice. I don't expect it, but it would be nice. Anyway, next is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle release date. Of course, it's coming to PS5. I'm still playing it right now. I'm actually maybe a little bit more than halfway through. And I'm loving it, by the way. I think it's great. Great game. But I think it's time to give a release date. They said spring. Spring's coming up. I wouldn't be surprised if it might be next month. My guess, maybe even April. That would still be spring technically. So, Yeah, I mean, unless it gets like maybe pushed back a little bit, but I highly doubt that. So I wouldn't be surprised. But the big news here, I think we're gonna get more Xbox ports. Now I have no idea what we could get. I know there's been some rumors about Halo, of course. I put Halo in there. Uh, I feel like Halo would be it would happen. I don't think it won't happen. I think it will happen. For some reason, I'm thinking Xbox might want to wait to announce Halo's going multiplat until, like, for some reason, I'm thinking until the Switch 2 reveal, that we're getting in the beginning of April. But that doesn't matter. I think it could totally be at this thing. Gears, I think, is less likely because I feel like, I don't know, there's something about Gears that feels less likely, but it could be. Avowed, I'm actually surprised is not right now confirmed for PS5. I don't think it. I'm pretty sure it isn't. So it's not coming to PS5 yet. But I would not be surprised if they announced that here. That Avowed will in the future, just like with Indiana Jones, where Indiana Jones either just came out or was about to come out, and they announced like, hey, by the way, it's coming to PS5. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like about to come out right at the Game Awards or whatever, or wherever that fucking announcement was. Actually, it might have been before. When did they announce it? No, I think they announced it before, way before the Game Awards, right? When did they announce it was going to PS5? Whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so Halo, Gears, Avowed. I'm sure you could pull like Rare Replay. Maybe that'll come. That'll be kind of cool, actually. I am not against ports. I don't care. I love Xbox. I love PlayStation. The more people that get to play these games, the better. I don't fucking give a shit about exclusives. I don't care. I mean, it's cool to see an exclusive, but if it doesn't stay exclusive, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't hurt me. I don't give a shit. Okay, I'm not a fucking weirdo. Anyway, so sorry if you care that much about a giant billion-dollar company's exclusives for their console. You really care that much, you have to fight with people on Twitter and fucking wherever, then you're a loser. So there you go. Sorry. Anyway, something VR related. I really didn't know what to put here. I keep thinking there's like a Last of Us VR thing happening. Shoot, we didn't even get the multiplayer game. So this is probably not gonna happen, but I think we are gonna get something VR related, just not Last of Us. Like, I don't know. We do have like a Last of Us like AR, VR, whatever the fuck thing. That's like at some. What was the thing I watched where you're in a room or something and like there's a screen and you have like a thing and you're shooting. It's pretty much VR, but I think you have to go to like some Sony site to play it or whatever. Who cares? It doesn't matter. I don't think it's going to be there, but I couldn't think of anything else. I'm sure there'll be something VR there though. Not everything is going to be like huge big games here. Little Devil Inside might be here. That's not a VR game. I just remember that. Just want to throw that out there. But yeah, so I don't expect much from VR, but I do think something's going to be there. Next is Helldivers 2. I just wrote that down. That's the one I typed down. Because I was thinking about Helldivers 2, and we did just get a big expansion like, what was that, like 2 months ago? I would not be surprised if they teased the next big thing at this state of play. Considering how big Helldivers 2 is still, I would not be surprised. And it's huge for Sony. Sony wants that big game that is like is a live service. I mean, that's Helldivers. That's what they have it. It's Helldivers 2. They need to really focus on the Helldivers brand and not fuck it up or overexpose it too. But they still have to focus, make good content for Helldivers 2. We got a movie coming, of course. Anyway, next, Death Stranding 2. I think this is definitely happening. We're going to get a release date. Probably a long trailer. I wouldn't even be surprised if this is like the last thing they show, which would be the same as the last time we saw it. I still need to play Death Stranding 1. That is one of my goals for this year, is to finish Death Stranding 1. I could not find my PS5 copy though. I was trying to look for the game so I could install it. I could not find it. I have way too many games. I have no idea where it is. So I know it's like a yellow spine too. So I'm like looking for it, but I can't find it. Of course, I don't have the PS4 version anymore, so I can't even install that. So I have to look for it. But yep, Death Stranding 2 release date. My guess would be September. I think that's a good time for it to come out. I'm gonna guess September. That's my guess. September 10th. I don't even know what that day is. I'm just gonna throw out a random day. September 10th. There you go. Maybe even earlier. Maybe you never know. But I'm gonna say September. I think the first one came out in November, so Doesn't mean this one needs to. Anyway, so next. Now this right here is what we call a fucking cope. Because I don't even think I don't even think this shit is ever gonna happen. But fingers crossed. Please, new Nier game. Please give me a new Nier game. I really want a new fucking Nier game. Or better yet, do a Fantasian or whatever that fucking game was called, the Square Enix game that was an iPhone game only, and make the game that Nier Reincarnation, the one that got shut down, make that in its own game, kind of like Fantasian, where you don't need to play the freaking phone version anymore. Or even like what's that Animal Crossing game that they just made its own game now because they shut the live service down or whatever. Something like that. That would be nice. Even though I don't like that type of game, I would still play it. I would give it more of a chance on like a PlayStation or whatever. I guess a Switch more so. But because I know the stories are great, and I hate the game. I hate that kind of gameplay. I don't know. I can never get into just the like, what do you even call it? Like auto battle, I guess? Whatever the fuck. Anyway, so please, a new Nier game, though. Give us Nier 3. I'll take Drakengard 4. I don't even give a fuck. Or something new from Yoko Taro that is a big thing. Come on! Give me! Anyway, so you can see it right there. I kept hearing that the MGS3 Delta release date trailer that came out a few days ago was a leak, I want to say, because that's why it wasn't posted all these places. So I'm going to assume that it was a leak for this event. So I'm just going to say it's there. Or if not the release date trailer, then maybe something else will be there. I'll just say that. Because I'm pretty sure it's only coming to PlayStation, right? Actually, no. I think it's coming to Xbox also. I don't know, actually. I don't know if that's true. Metal Gear Solid, yes. Hold on, actually. Hold on, everybody. Yeah. It is... No, it's coming serious. Okay. Excuse me, pardon my dust. Anyway. So, alright, so there you go. That's that. I think that's going to be there in some form. Alright, next. Alright, well, this is always a cope. An old series is back. I always say this. Yeah, hey, this in the last little while, in the last couple months, we've had the return of a few big series. Let me remind you, of course, we have Ninja Gaiden's back, massively back, because we have 3 games this year. Because we had Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, we have Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, I think it's called, and then of course later at the end of this year we got Ninja Gaiden 4, which I can't wait. After playing Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, I'm fucking ready. Anyway, I'm fucking ready. Yeah. Anyway, I think. Oh, I know we had Turok, we had Onimusha, like I said earlier. What else? Didn't we just have something else too? Onimusha 2's coming. Wasn't there something else at the Game Awards that was like the return of something? Oh, Akami. Like, do we have all these things coming back? It's crazy. So I'm gonna say something will be back. I mean, Ape Escape would be nice. I mean, we'll see Ape Escape if that MGS3 Delta trailer is any if it shows up. I would love Tenchu though. Tenchu would be so fucking cool. Jack and Daxter, of course. Spyro would be kind of cool. I would love it. Honestly, I'll take anything, bro. I'll take Martian Gothic. Fuck it, bring that back. Dino Crisis would obviously be. I fought myself to not put Dino Crisis. Watch, it's gonna be. You know what? I hope because I didn't put it in this list, I hope it happens now. I hope what's the opposite of jinxing something? Jinx it in a good way. Oh no, I unjinxed it. I guess that's the opposite. I don't know what. I did a good. If it happens, remember your boy did a good. Anyway, next, I think this is definitely gonna happen. Astrobot DLC. I think they confirmed that there's gonna be more DLC coming. I still have to play all the extra little like running like the little. What was it, like timed missions or whatever? I haven't played them yet, so I don't know. But there's like extra missions and stuff I need to play. I might make that a stream in the future, just to do. I need to do more streams. Next, this one I would be very surprised if we do not get this. I thought we'd get it at the Game Awards, but maybe it was just too soon after the game came out. I still need to finish this game, but I'm too much of a fucking pussy. Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2, Born from a Wish, of course, is the DLC. Well, technically not a DLC. It never was. It was included in the Xbox version of Silent Hill 2, and then it was also included in the PS2 version, only the greatest hits version. But it is well, Should I even talk about it? Well, it's Maria centric. Let's just say that. So anyway, there you go. Silent Hill 2, Born from Wish. I think it's gonna be here. I really do think Bloober Team's working on that. It would be very strange because from what I've heard, they did not have it in there at all. Again, I didn't finish Silent Hill 2 remake. I didn't even watched full playthrough. I only watched like up to like maybe an hour or two after. No, I watched more. No, I watched Residents of Evil play. I think I got to. I don't want to spoil it. What did I get to? I think the second time you see yeah, you know what, never mind. Anyway, I don't want to, just in case. Anyway, let's move on. Anyway, so Silent Hill 2 Born from a Wish. I'm very excited for so I can not play it because the game scares me too much. I'm not even kidding. Silent Hill 2 terrifies me. I played it once when I was a kid, and then a half again after that. Like one, I think right when the Xbox 360 HD remaster came out, which is not good, I know, but I think I played it like halfway through when that came out, and then I was done. Every other time I've experienced Silent Hill 2 is through other people's like videos, which I love. It's one of my favorite things to watch people's reactions for is Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 3 is also amazing, but Silent Hill 2 especially. 4 is underrated though. I love seeing people's reactions to certain moments in 4. Especially let's just say there's a big head at one point. I love that. Love it. And also there's some enemies that I love watching people's reactions to because they're fucking. I think Silent Hill 4 might have some of the more horrifying enemies. I don't know. Anyway, next, Ghost of Yotei, first gameplay and release date. I think that's definitely going to happen. Maybe not release date. I could see them waiting until, because we'll probably have another state of play around June. I could see them waiting for a release date later, but I think we're going to get gameplay. This actually might be the way they end the show. Thinking about it, if we don't get anything Capcom related at all, in the beginning at least, I can see them starting with Death Stranding 2, saying it's coming out whenever, and then ending the show with Ghost of Yotei and showing gameplay and stuff. So I'm sure whatever gameplay they show, people will be very respectful and not cause a stink, just because of the main character. You know, obviously I wanted more of my boy Jin Sakai, which I think is so bullshit. When this was announced, people had to come out and of course immediately go, "Oh, women." But also the other side had to go, Jin Sakai wasn't even a good character. I'm like, fuck you. No, he was a fucking great character. Suck my balls. Like, what? That pissed me off more than anything else because I expected people to be like, oh, the woman thing. All right, whatever. Just completely just negate that because that's just obviously going to happen whenever there's a woman on screen. But then, like, people are like, Jin Sakai wasn't even that good. Like, fuck you. You don't need to belittle one thing to fucking... like defend another. Like, fuck you. Like, god damn, I hate both of you motherfuckers. Anyway, next, because I think it's gonna be there. So Ghost of Yotei, I can't wait to see the world and stuff. I trust in Sucker Punch. I thought Ghost of Tsushima was the best game of 2020, honestly. You know, I kept flipping between Hades, Doom Eternal, and that. Honestly, now I think Ghost of Tsushima has, like, I don't know, I can't believe it's been only 5 years since it came out. It feels like it hasn't been any time whatsoever, but like I had such a fucking good time with that game. I played that in the entirety of like January of 2021. I remember that was a fucking good time, and yeah, it was great. I loved it. Anyway, so whatever, we're gonna see that, and I want to see more. Anyway, next, Phantom Blade Zero release date and CG trailer. Now, the only reason why I'm saying this is because I'm getting massive Black Myth Wukong vibes from this, where it's gonna be like, you know, that game, it's Chinese made, I believe it is at least. Everybody's talking about it. It looks amazing. Everybody loves what they see. And it's going to be one of those games that will... It will depend on how good it feels to play also. And it looks like it plays very well. It's very flashy. It looks great. I'm very excited for this game. The reason why I think there's going to be a CG trailer for the release date, because I do believe it's coming out this year, is because Black Myth Wukong did the same thing. They had a CG trailer but to be fair, that was the launch trailer. I would not be surprised if we get a CG trailer to show maybe a little bit more of the story and the lore and stuff. And then they say, like, maybe not even a release date, just like saying it's coming out later this year. I would like that. I don't know why I saved this for last, because I don't give a shit about these last two things. So much so I just put them both in the same section here. Fair game. Is it fair game or fair games? I think it might just be Fair Game. And Marathon gameplay and trailer or whatever. These are their two big live service games. Marathon, I think it's going to be an extraction shooter, which is not what the original games were at all. And Fair Game, I think it's going to be kind of like a Payday style thing. I could be wrong. Marathon, I could see maybe succeeding. I don't know about Fair Game. I have no idea what to expect from these, but I have a feeling we'll see both of these. If not both, we'll definitely see at least one of them. Because Fair Game, I remember when they announced it, I was just like, I don't know, it looks generic as shit. Just they didn't show the gameplay. Just the whole vibe of it was just like, eh. It could be good. It's not the best first impression. And then Marathon, like I was like, I just said I randomly was watching this trailer, which looked nothing like Marathon. I was just like, I don't know, is this Marathon? And then the Marathon logo popped up. I was like, it is Marathon. It's like, what? To be fair, they said it was from Bungie, I believe. So, had no idea if there was rumors too. I was just like, Marathon? I don't fucking know. Anyway, yeah. So that's it. I'm sure there's some stuff I missed here and there. I'm sure there's gonna be some indies. Silk Song? I don't know. I would love if they saved that for the Nintendo Switch showcase. But that's it. That is the State of Play 2025, February 12th, 2025 predictions. Let me know what we got. Not for me. I don't want to hear your predictions. Here you go. Here's just a real quick wrap up of everything I predicted. Obviously, some of these are not going to happen, but you never know. So, anyway, that's it. Let me know in the comments what you predict. I predict my prediction: Pain. Rocky 3. And that's it. Bye.